This is MassX with a brand new Keep or Delete video, and we've got Invincible. Guarding the Globe has dropped the global version. They have been slowly releasing this to some countries. Australia, I think, was one of them over the last few months. So we've kind of already seen it, but basically this is from Ubisoft. So don't play a lot of their mobile games. So I'm a fan of the IP, so of course I wanted to try it out. So as you can see in the background, this is as vanilla of a idle RPG as possible. So right now I'm in the main battle mode, campaign mode, as you can see. Chapter 4, send in the clones. So they are currently, I just need to go ahead and go in. You can autofill who you want to use, or you can place them wherever you'd like, and you hit battle. And quite honestly, you might as well hit auto and ×2. If you're incredibly overpowered to the team, there's really no point to it right there. Boom, victory very quickly, and you can go ahead and just hit next battle, and you just move right on. And I mean, not much more else to say. You can unclick the auto and do their specials if you like. But yeah, this is pure idle RPG. There is no stamina in this. Where they're going to try to get you, of course, is collecting the heroes. But they have a very interesting system that we're going to talk about next when we go through this, and I'll show you guys. We'll let one more battle play through here, but there's a lot of different areas to be idling for different resources in this game. There's 2 different types of XP. It's really, at least on the way it's set up, it's very interesting. So first off, let's go ahead and go into GDA Ops. This is one of the areas I was just referring to. You're going to see a 5-minute gameplay, 1-hour gameplay, a 2-hour gameplay, and a 6-hour gameplay. And it has different specific resources that you need. So for instance, if you go into turning up the heat, you're going to see it's got the GDA chips and access cards. And you'll need that stuff to level up your character. And if you go into train and gain, okay, you're going to see that it will have different items. It has the blue XP, and the next one that you can see to the right of it has the pink XP. Very interesting. But what it does is, even though this is idled and you can play it, yada yada yada, what happens is you're going to need a lot of characters if you want to be running these all the time. And you're going to need to be leveling up the characters, and that's something else we'll talk about. So it is interesting. It's a little bit give and take here on this. And as you can see in the top, okay, I've got 2 of them running, or I should say 1 of them running. And then you have 2 more spots, and those will open up as you progress forward. Reach player level 15 unlock. So basically in the end, you're going to be able to be running all these if you want. They also have events that will be coming at some point. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the heroes area. I don't have a lot of heroes yet, but I do have some good ones, okay? Like you would expect in an idle RPG, you usually focus on one main DPS, especially if there's not a communal system for leveling, so you have to level up each character individually. So I don't recommend leveling up a multitude of characters when you start this game. So my Omni-Man, I went all in, and I got him all the way, and 140 is where his max level has reached at this point. So I believe there's a dupe system in this game, but I don't have any dupes, so I can't go any further. But if you go ahead and look in the skills section, you're going to see the skills. And right now I just have Fault Line, but at Elite Plus, there's another one that unlocks, an Exceptional Plus, as well as Epic Plus. Now again, I've only been playing it today, so I guess as my account level goes up, these items will start to open up. As you can see, you also have gear that you can equip on top of everything else. And there's my Invincible. He's right now at level 60, but he's fully equipped except for the one item there. And then of course Atom Eve, who actually, just an FYI, has turned out to be a really solid support unit. Highly recommend this character if you're going to play the game. And Immortal. Everybody else I'm not really focusing on. I'm only focusing on the main characters, my main 5, and then I'll go ahead and go back and start focusing on having more to be able to run more idle areas under that GDA OPS area. There's also alliances in here. The alliances so far haven't seen much, except for it has its own idle section basically, where you're accumulating items that you can claim. You can edit how you're going to set up which characters are in there for you. As you can see, of course, On-Demand's first and foremost. And this will just keep running all the time from what I've seen so far in the game. So now let's talk about, though, some other things in this game. In particular, how to draw characters and equips. What you're going to see when you go to the recruitment area is it refreshes every hour automatically, and then it will have a showing of 5 characters. And you can pick to get one of them, you can pick to get all of them. Very interesting setup here, as well as you get some free refreshes. And I was lucky enough to draw my first one. When I looked at it, it actually had the Immortal, so I was happy there, so I grabbed him right away. So I haven't really experimented much more with this. So let's go ahead, we're gonna go ahead and hit a refresh, because I don't know what happens after you're done. Your refreshes go. If you have to pay a currency, so like right there, there's nobody, it's all common and rares, really wouldn't be interested. Now, you know, again, you're gonna need more characters, but right now I'm looking to fill out the main 5 team. So there's an Elite Titan. So I might go ahead and go for him. So I would recruit him, the one character, look him over, he's a defender. Might be good for a secondary team setup. Let's go ahead and recruit one character. And it's, as you can see, it's not assured. So now you have to decide if you want to try to recruit one again and see if you get lucky. I think it's an interesting system. There we go. Titan Elite, got him, continue. And I wouldn't be interested any further. I got 40 minutes to the next refresh, or you could pay 20 of the currency to refresh it again. Very interesting system, and it also goes by shop level. As you can see, the more heroes you recruit, the higher your shop level, and the higher your shop level, the rarer the heroes you can recruit. So really interesting to see where this goes. Honestly, it's totally different than anything I expected or have actually tried. Now in the equipment section, you get a lot of stuff in there. You get hero XP, GDA chips, as well as equipments. So let's go ahead, and then this one you have to purchase them all. End the story, you don't have a choice. So I only have one of these currencies, so let's go ahead and see. Again, very similar before. Not that I'm saying you're going to find XP as well as all these resources. You're going to need a lot of them. So there you go. Some common gloves, some common footwear, nothing major, but very similarly, the shop level, the more items you purchase, the higher the shop level, and the higher the shop level, the better the quality of items. So I'm assuming you'll start to see rare equipments, things of that nature after that. So let's go ahead and do one more refresh. Common footwear again. Still feeling out the game. Interesting system they have here. And then the lab, as you've been playing the game for a while and you get rid of characters, you will receive the item that you see there that for currency, and you can use that to get other characters. So I like that aspect of it. It's a really interesting system. Again, I'll have to mess around with it for a few days and see if it's a pro or a con, but I definitely think it's an interesting system. There is currently one event. It's about time right now. And basically, it's very similar to everything else that you're playing right now. That it is what it is. There's missions, and so you log in on 2 different days. You're going to get some XP, complete 50 stages in campaign, and so on. So what you would expect for a new game coming out. But right now I'm at level 6. I'm really trying to push it. But yeah, it is nothing more than an idle RPG. Let's just get that out of the way at the most basic versions of idle RPG. So if you don't like these games, this is a definite no for you. So my thoughts though, well, I do play a fair amount of idle RPGs. A lot of times I like something that's a little different. I think I did a video a few weeks ago for the beta on, what was the game called? AFK Journey. One of the most incredible idle RPGs I've played. Most original, very different, very fun. If you're not an idle RPG fan, I thought you might still like it. Very cool game. This is your vanilla idle RPG. So if you don't like them, you're not going to like this. The people who are going to be playing this game are people that want to collect the heroes from the Invincible world. Sadly, if you are a fan of Invincible, you probably were hoping for a true fighting game or something like that. So the first one out of the gate we get is an idle RPG. So it's not breaking down any walls, to say the least. So honestly, for me, it's going to be a keep for now because it's very little maintenance, and I just want to see where the game goes. But for most, if you're not a fan of this genre, you're not even going to touch this or look at it. And if you're a fan of Invincible, well, give it a shot. Have some fun with it. You might get a kick out of it. You might not. But yeah, it is pure, the most hands-off game idle RPG I've played in a while. So let me know your thoughts if you're interested or not in this game. This is definitely not much more to say on it. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.